I woke up early today and immediately began doing things here. So these are cleared up here, more sunlight for banana plants, but the point is I don't want these plants to get too long and thin. So when I cut off these top parts, they will begin growing in the middle and get more fluffy here to protect later better from the wind. Otherwise we get too weak and flowing around here, so all this stuff is cut here this morning. All these stalks here are top parts cut with the very purpose of having them stronger later. And these parts I still have to think, because these come from older tree and this is already strong, so I could leave it theoretically this shadow cover here and wind shade. And these I've done regularly already, top parts I've cut, so they are now in the middle as well, getting stronger. Same here. So I just leave some walkway up the hill. Early view. There is a ship there. Some cruise ship, but this is not a big one. Smaller one, probably between the islands here. So got to take care of this garden, and the point is that the reparation works which I've been talking about yesterday, and I bought the materials here, 2 roofs. I'm thinking now maybe I should build a larger shed somewhere there behind in order to cover my stuff from inside the cave and begin work there. So as I don't have any space to move stuff around inside the cave, then I better build a shed, and then I have space to put my stuff. Anyway, work's got to continue. Even though it's still dark, I can use some torches and headlamp like this. So this will help me out. Went to a town today, even a Saturday, and basically I went after water, and same time I decided to buy 2 more meter sheet for fixing the roof. So early morning I cut these plants, trees. It's a big pile now there in the end. Here I also have to cut a little bit, but not much here. This was all early morning, and yesterday I cut these as well here to make more space for sun. Actually here I need to, some of these I will need to cut as well to remove a shadow. Probably this one. I don't really like to. Yeah, that one I have to. Yes, that's the one I will have to cut. And I checked cables behind, and there is no water in the metal part below there after the heavy rain. So solar panels are perfectly fine here. me see if I can. I put them 100% to charge and perfect, it's 100% full now. Also 100%, perfect. So only in 2-3 hours it was perfectly charged now, both power stations. Here is the issue that I built them step by step, so instead of removing and building properly, I put these sheets on top of it. You see here are cables, these are supporting cables for a metal bar below and for the roof. So I didn't want to remove all these cables here and to build it properly inside, so water wouldn't run in, because I was counting that so little part here the water wouldn't come, but with the very heavy rain which was yesterday, it did a lot. So I pretty much had no choice than to buy now more sheets and to redo this whole thing. But I hope I don't have to remove all the solar panels and everything, because you know, if I had all the money immediately, if I look how nicely wet I am, just moving down and up the hill with heavy stuff. But the point being is that somewhere else is this. Where is this coming from? This one. This will grow very fast, new one. So not this one. Okay, this one is blocking. Yes, this one was blocking. So now it's clear. Perfect for sun. So I have to go after the pallet before one shop closes there, the gates. I got 3 pallets from them. So later I'm gonna remove this one as well. So yes, I hope I don't have to remove all this stuff here, to rebuild the entire roof, because you know, first I built this one. After I got a little bit of money, I put this one. After I got a little bit more money, I put the same sunshade. Later on I put one more, later on one more, and all with a few weeks or few months in between. So depending on how I got the money, so it wasn't like I had the money and I could buy all the materials, and even now I don't. If I have bigger project, I still have to get a little, save up little by little, and then I can step by step keep building here. But that's the point, that when it's not a perfect building, it's just piece by piece, and the water gets through. It's not like building a project from the beginning till the end. Anyway, I'm talking too much, I got to go now. Look at these signs. They're all broken from sun. And these had some color, I think yellow or yellowish red color inside and here. And these are 1 year ago, 1.5 years ago I bought these, I think in April last year. So it's almost 2 years. But they lost the color already half a year ago. They're all completely gone, the color. So from sun. And these also cost money, so I have to buy maybe these, and so far I've been able to repair them with scotch, you know, all the cracks here, and in the beginning of a fence and in the end as well. So you know, garbage all around here. This as well I've been fixing already with a tape front and back. Otherwise it's already fragile and going into pieces from elements, especially from sunlight. So plastic doesn't last. Very beautiful view, I love it. Nice to walk here. And big project for my the sheds which I need to build there. I can't put the pallets on soil. I need some solid rocks which I don't have anymore. So I'm walking also around and watching here around quite a few rocks among the garbage here. Huge rocks, you know. I will need to take this hand truck and collect these rocks to build the shed on top of these. I could technically build on top of the soil as well, flattening it up, but the problem with pure soil is that it's gonna wash away. This is nice rock, I'll take them later. That was my project already yesterday. I thought through everything that come here and select from these pile of rocks the good ones. Some of them are very heavy, but I need those. I need those to get up the wall here, and you see huge ones. These would be perfect foundation for my shed and some other things even. Minimum at least 4 huge slabs I need for each shed on top of below on the corners, and maybe even better more than that if the shed is large. That's the work I need to do before I can even begin building the shed there, because without the rocks the soil can just wash away and the shed can collapse, which would be not a good idea. Of course, it's always possible to repair before it collapses, but better to do it properly right in the beginning. You see how nice spot I have, a very nice spot. It's nice to live here. Can't complain at all, but the living conditions I need to improve. 4 more pallets, 1, 2, 3, 4, and some pieces of wood which I can either break up or use to build something as it is. Anyway, that's how a Saturday goes. So here are quite a few nice rocks here I can get, like this one for example. That would be a perfect rock for under the shed foot. All these things. Some of them are not heavy at all, because these are porous volcanic rock. Just it's difficult to grab with hand. I better put camera down. As of now, they're quite lightweight, but some of them are very heavy. Like this one looks it's heavy. This is not porous rock. Yes, this is much heavier. And all these rocks are basically left since we're building the road here. This was all mountain here before. So I don't know if I can get that one. That would be nice. It's a great source of stones. Yeah, here I will need 2 hands for this one. I will be glad to get more of these big ones and even more of these ones. These are easier to move and they are kind of flat, broken concrete. It's better to stabilize things on that. Maybe I can get a few more. Yes, this one is good one as well. But I need 2 hands again. So hard to keep filming because my hands are now dirty completely. Got to clean them, but next time I'll take some gloves and some iron bar to get these stones, rocks out of ground. There are better stones like this one, for example, but this one I'm not gonna take today. I'm just kidding. Anyway, here are some rocks on top of the wall, but these I cannot move because these rocks are stabilizing the wall. So these I leave. I only take these ones which are just behind. So here is quite a treasure trove of rocks all around. This grass is cut down and now it's dry, and look at that, going through that and full of these little spikes here. So it's gonna be a half an hour cleaning job after when I get home. You see, that's how time is lost for such things. So that's how few rocks only I can bring with single trip. 1, 2, 3, 4 rocks only, because this metal is not very strong. As soon as I start to lift, it starts to bend, and the last thing I want to do is to break this. So I better do 10 trips and fewer stones than overload it and break it. Yesterday I had to cut this one as well. It was growing too high, beginning to cast shadow in the evening. But after the rain they are all gonna grow very fast. Every single piece of plant gonna push now in rainy season. While in dry season it was very quiet. Relatively, of course. I had to trim regularly the fence. Anyway, nice exercise today. I don't know if it's visible, but it's completely wet, which is good. I don't have to pay to go to a gym to exercise. I do it here at my garden, playing around with rocks. That's how it should be. Some rocks need to be stabilized like that as well. There is no way I can move them. There's no stable point. Well, I managed to get a few more pebbles here all across the road, not even going far, and with no need of metal iron bar, just loose stones. Next time I may need already an iron bar to get those which are left behind. So great, now I just got to get them in and to organize them somewhere, probably here for a time being. This will be on the way. So get a sip of water and back to work. I changed a little bit the plan of organizing the rocks I got today. Instead of putting all in one pile, the smallest rocks I put here, separate to easily see and select from. I had a lot of stones around here, but little by little they are gone for different construction works. So, which I will not use, I will drop on top of them here. So middle-sized rocks I will put this side, and the pebbles, I mean the biggest ones, I'll pile here, so it's easier to see which one I will need. Maybe I will move some of them also there, as they are not gonna be very stable here. We'll see. I guess these rocks here is better to leave as they are. I don't have to organize them, these are just left as they are to select from during building, so they're easily visible. And the rest, the biggest ones, I will move probably till there when I'm going to build soon. But first I need to clear up these pallets which I got today to make a road, because by hand or rolling the rocks is not so convenient. I just make the space for the hand truck to pass by, and then it's done. Like here I built some mountainous, tiny mountainous hills here from rocks which I may use, and I haven't, so I may build another mountain maybe here, just as a design for a time being. Yeah, because in the end I'm not sure I will need the big rocks. Maybe these are enough to stabilize the shed which I'm planning to build there. Anyway, I'm back to work. I began moving stones over here, and see, that's what the blackbirds are seeking for. That's why they are moving stones around. I thought that is nothing to it, but now I get it. Why they are making so much mess around. I'm digging and digging, and more soil comes up, but I guess I got to stop. Here is a lot of nutritious soil, even though it's very rocky and mixed with stones. Apparently here has been a banana plantation before, and it was an irrigation system here as well, which I removed. You can see my older videos, all broken of course after 20 years being abandoned, this place. So all the pipes were the sun damaged and clogged with the mud, but it has been an irrigation system here. Even the pump has been here. This pump I uncovered, of course broken of course, but it had a pump as well, a pumping system for water. So it has been a plantation here, and this pump was in the place where is a pond now. I built a pond last year, so it was a little bit different here. So anyway, it might be quite deep, because every year if you put the new nutritious elements, many bags, so over decades it may have accumulated quite a few meters. The cave, if you remember, is at least 80 centimeters below the ground, so all this top soil could be the nutritious soil, but of course mixed with rocks. So I'm not gonna dig very deep, but here I tried to dig. One place is a concrete slab, huge, but it may also be from accident, which the broken bag of cement has been left behind and hardened. So that may be no, below this pallets, a huge slab of concrete. And I tried, the edges are not right, they are just random edges, so it looks like it's an abandoned bag of cement here, have been hardened. And of course it's a lot of mess here behind, and all the time I find iron wires and metal pieces and things like that, you know, all over the place. So it's been a disaster kind of when I came here. But look at the very first video on this series, you will see what kind of job I had to do to clean up whole jungle up to a hill there. It was enormous work to do. I even had to use from nearby help from
construction guys with huge trucks to huge actually I bought this cable, iron cable, to pull it all over the big jungle, which I couldn't reach anymore high up, and with a huge construction truck they pulled it down. And other ways I did such things here, but in the first video you will see it's over an hour long and filmed over several months the works I did here right in the beginning, where it was even impossible to pass. From this side on it was, no, from there. From here it was still possible to pass, but there, from here up to there, I had to crawl under the jungle in order to reach there to see what's going on there, because it's so dense was the jungle here before. It's completely different now, but compared to what it was before. But anyway, now I go after the slabs, the big slabs, big stones. Nice evening. Street is clear now from rocks. What about the fence? It can wait another week before cutting it back. Anyway, so these rocks can stay as they are, easy to select. These rocks as well, easy to select. And these are now just to decide the design as these ones. So before going to design my rocks there in the garden, I have a little snack and decaffeinated coffee. A little bit to boost me up. I don't even remember if I took my medication today, painkillers for my back and knee. Apparently I didn't, so it went fine without issues. Just a little bit of knee had a pain some moments, but it was tolerable, so I could work. If you don't know what happened to my knee, so look my videos from perhaps 10 years ago or more. I have them on the same YouTube channel, I guess, as well. I had a car accident and my knee was broken into 5 pieces, so which is built up from 5 pieces. This one is normal, thin. This one is huge, because after operation the scars and everything, bone scars I mean, on the kneecap. But luckily I'm able to walk, so that's already a plus. It was 1990 was the accident, so 35 years ago. Now it, and the back, I have 3 vertebrae in the back which are not normal. If I carry some weight, when the inflammation shows up, and it's quite painful. But for that I'm using the cart not to carry stuff in my back, and I'm using hand truck to move stones, so I don't have to carry anything on my back. So just doing it smart. Anyway, got to have a snack now. Thanks to the universe, there was no rain today, so I made some progress with my projects here in garden. I don't even know how many stones are here now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 rocks. I put them upright, not really designed, but to easily see each shape of a rock. So when I need them, I can choose depending on the shape and size. One of the rocks I moved away. It just didn't fit to the design because it's not really a solid rock but a conglomerate, this one. So I moved here behind. One day I'm gonna build another step here because these rocks are washed away regularly because rain and the wind blowing the sand around. So I have to rebuild them from time to time to be able to see the ocean over the fence. Some small ship also there. Again, this is again I think between the islands here, local ship. It's too small for a big cruise. Here I don't have enough the sheets yet. I will have to buy more. So another 100 euros probably goes to materials, maybe even 2, because sheets alone are not enough, and these pieces of wood, they are not long enough to keep up the roof. So I need more iron bars under the sheets when I build the shed. So these are still to buy, another expense. But this is 2 meter piece now. I just put behind that. This gonna be to repair the cave entrance roof. And the last one, the big one, I'm gonna decide after I removed all this stuff from here and measured how long will be the best length of shed here for a future, if I have some motorbike or bicycle or electric bike, which I don't have money anyway, but in the future. So I will have to measure how long I do, and depending on that I can buy the sheet exactly to a measure. Large is it will not be very large, but long. And I asked in shop today that what the measure of the sheets they have. So they have 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4 and 5. So I can build any of these length. A little bit short, of course, because the roof has to reach over a little bit more than the shed itself from the rain to protect it. But that's the point, that there is always option to donate me, you know. On my website there is a link to the donation upside of a website, whatever page you are. I recently changed the design. The donation page was not easily accessible. It was rather hidden, and I had some access from every article to my donation, but now I put the donation link also to the main page, and wherever you are on my website, you will see on top there is one of the links. Fast access is the donation option. So don't miss the opportunity, and drop me the money which you don't need. Anyway, my day isn't over yet. I will have to wash all the clothes, take a shower military style in my makeup or makeshift, rather makeshift. My English is not perfect, sometimes I mix up the words. Makeshift shower here, military style, and some eating stuff to do, and emails to check, and news to check, science news to check. Day isn't over for me. But it was a nice exercise, nice Saturday, not wasted at all. So I'm pretty glad I've done some progress here. And I like the rocky corner here as well. Always there are some noises when I want to end the video, some motorcycle or some car or sirens or whatever, so I have to wait till the till the noises end, so it will be a better end of a video than with some terrible noise. Let me see some view of the ocean once more. Here we go. It never ends. Often I have to wait and start again the video. Yeah, and a part of my daily routine to finalize the day, I also have to now, of course, download videos to a tablet or phone from my security camera, which I'm filming with, then edit and then upload to the YouTube, so it takes another few hours. But I'm never wasting time, I'm same time doing other things, so little bit of editing it takes to verify that everything is okay, to make some parts shorter and cut out or delete completely, but it doesn't take too much work. I mean, I can eat same time when I'm editing the video, so my every minute is calculated. I'm not wasting just for filming my time. Little bit, but not extensively. So now I can end the video with nice and silent air around.